Flosstube, it's Amber with the Digi Stitchery, and today it's all about fall. I'm going to introduce you to our newest fabric series, Fall Forest. I'm going to show you a few finishes and some whips, so stay tuned. Hey guys, long time no see. It's been crazy over here with vacations, back to school stuff, camps, stitching, you name it, we've done it. But I am so glad to be here with you guys to show you Fall Forest. It is a different take on fall. It's subtle. It's a little bit drawn back, and I think it's going to be really good for neutrals for your fall stitching. So let's get to it. First one is the namesake, Fall Forest. This is beautiful. It just reminds me of all of the leaves that you would find on the forest floor. Just your golden yellows, oranges, browns, amber colors. Yeah, and creams just kind of melded together. Love this in a beautiful kind of like marble look. All right, next is Fog. This is like a gray cream mixture, beautifully modeled together. Yeah, we haven't had like a gray cream yet, and I really like this. It's going to be a great neutral for really all seasonal stitching. All colors are going to look fantastic on this. So this is Fog. And all of these samples for the Aida I'm showing you are 16 count Aida, just so you guys know. And then next is Brownstone. So can't have a Fall Forest collection without adding some rock, right? So I love this. I love the modeling on it. It's so pretty. It's a mix of browns and creams. It's very warm. It's not cool by any means, like cool grays or anything. It's a warmer brownstone color. Oranges are going to look fantastic on this. Like darker yellow greens, very good. All right, so that was brownstone. Next, gotta have some water. This is Lakeside. And I love this because it is almost, well, first, it's a different like design that we've seen in blues before that I've done. And then second, it's almost like a cornflower blue. So it's like taken back a bit when you compare it to My Blue Heaven from the Basic Color series. My Blue Heaven screams blue sky, summer blue, like bees stitching, or like, you know, summer stitching. This is laid back. It's still a vibrant blue, but it's drawn back a bit, and I just love the modeling on this. So your oranges, your rusts, yeah, like Classic Colorworks Falling Leaves, that color, ooh, that is gonna look really good on here. Embers is gonna look fantastic. Your queen bees, your honeycombs, those yellows are gonna look beautiful on here. So this is Lakeside. And then next is Lion's Mane. And Lion's Mane, the mushroom that you can find. This is a dirtier cream than we have seen before. And it's got your darker modeling right there and down here. And then it goes lighter all the way around. But definitely like a dirtier aspect than if you compare it to like sugar cookie or oyster that we have. So another great neutral. And on a side note, as far as mushroom talk, my husband and I have been watching Clarkson's Farm. We loved the part about him growing mushrooms in a cellar. Come to find out, on my grandmother's farm, there is a cellar, and we are in the middle of cleaning it out because we want to see if we can grow mushrooms. So that should be a interesting, fun, hopefully not scary experience. One funny story, as we were like cleaning it out, there were spiders. I don't think anybody had been in this cellar or walked down these stairs in years, decades maybe, I don't know. But the brown recluses, the bodies were this long. It was just horrible. So we had to go get a couple of bombs and just bomb the area, and I was having to kill recluses as my husband was cleaning the stairs to like get down. It was horrible. It was horrible. Words were said, not good, but it was definitely, nobody got bit, everybody was fine, but it was just, ugh, I hate those dang brown recluses. They're awful. Okay, and our last piece for fall forest is sunflower. And I love this. It's got your greens, your light yellows, and some light brown sunflowers that are just placed so you can stitch vertically or horizontally, and the brown in the sunflower is not going to overpower your stitching. So very, very pretty. As far as yellows, when I stitch on this, I would recommend like staying away from like Classic Colorworks Cottage Daisies, or what is it, Pineapple Crush, I think. Your light yellows. Ye Old Gold, oh my gosh, would look fantastic on this. So very, very pretty. I love this color. It rounds it out. Again, your oranges are gonna look good on this. Rusts, browns, darker greens are gonna look really pretty on this. So this is sunflower. And there you have it, fall forest. 6 fabrics, kind of muted, kind of delicate for this fabric series. So let me know what you think in the comments below, what your favorite fabric is, what you want to stitch on, like what pattern comes to mind when you see these fabrics. So that was Ada. I'll go ahead and quickly show you, like I always do, Linda 27 count and linen. And actually in printing these, there wasn't much of like a color difference between the Ada versus the Linda and the Ada versus the linen, like there usually is in our past releases. So I think just because the color palettes here are so like lighter, it kind of works for all the fabrics. They kind of look, they're more of a cohesive look than like a stark dark versus light difference. So let's start with Linda, and here is Fall Forest. Whoops. Next is Fog. Brownstone, Lakeside. Sorry if you hear panting, that's Ernest. He decided he wanted to guard the house right in the middle of filming this, so he's exhausted from somebody walking on his sidewalk in the front yard, so he'll be okay in a minute. Let's see. This is Lion's Mane, Linda. And last, Sunflower, Linda. Okay. And then for linen, I have 32 count and 36 count for you. So here is Fall Forest. Lion's Mane. Brownstone. Fog. Lakeside. And Sunflower. I'm so excited to see what you guys stitch on Sunflower. I'll show you one of the pieces I've kitted up. But yeah, I'm excited to see where that one goes. Okay, so that's it, Fall Forest. It's live in the shop now, so you can go and take a look. And it's also just in time for your 2024 fall needlework marketplace pattern planning. So you can check out my new fabric and check out the new patterns that are coming in. I will be doing maybe like an Instagram live with some patterns that are brand new coming out for marketplace. I have gotten some suggestions from you, which I will be working on, as well as some of the picks that I have for Needlework Marketplace. A lot of vendors this year. I went to the website. A lot of new vendors that I hadn't seen before compared to last year. So very exciting. And I hope to have, I know at least one Instagram live. I don't know. It depends on how many patterns there are, really. Because for market in March of this year, I ended up doing like 3 separate videos. There were that many patterns that were cool. I don't know, we'll see. So watch for Instagram. I'll make an announcement before I do it. It'll probably be in the evening, like 5 or 6 when I do it. So, but I'll let you guys know ahead of time once I have that planned. And it'll be just like all fabric is fair game. At this point, all of our series is fair game. So, all right, let's move on to finishes. And I have a few for you. My first one is, oops, fuzzies. My first one is, let's see, make sure I get this right. Autumn Midnight Garden from Tiny Modernist. And this was in her Patreon that you can become a member of. I want to say it's like $7 or $8 a month. Like, it's great. And you get a different pattern each month. This was last November's. And I have the front sheet here. I did crop out some of the stitching because I ended up, before I had this finished, I've been working on it since like February or March, I think. I hadn't had it finished, but I found the finishing piece before I finished stitching. So I had to crop some of it out in order to make this work. But this is what it looks like. So you've got a border and you've got some moons. Very, very pretty. I loved stitching this. I love stitching her stuff. Her patterns are super easy to read. Her designs are beautiful. I stitched this on 14 count Guinness from our Pot of Gold series, and it looks good. I used the called for colors except for the blue. She called for like 930, DMC 930. I went with 931 just to lighten it up a little bit so it would pop off more on the Guinness, but it looks really cool. And then I found this piece at Hobby Lobby when I was visiting my parents in Florida. I don't know what it is, but every different, like the Hobby Lobbies and the Home Goods and the Home Sense and the At Homes and all the stores where we shop, right? I don't know, it's just better variety for some reason in the Fort Myers, Naples, Cape Coral area in Florida than here in Kansas City. So I found this and I was like, what? That's awesome. And decided this, I thought this piece would like fit beautifully with this shape and everything. It was a little bit of a challenge to make this sticky board fit. I had to do some tracing, but it was easy, you know, once I got it down, it was okay. I had to do some extra shaving. I may have shaved a little too much, but really it's gonna be sitting on a shelf. You're not gonna see it. So very cool, love it. Autumn Night Garden, stitched on Guinness from Pot of Gold. And that is another great, Guinness is another great fall fabric if you're looking for something darker. The Mummy would be good, as well as, yeah, the Mummy for Monster Mash, as well as Guinness. Okay, and then my next two finishes, these are actually fully finished pieces. You guys have seen these before. I just didn't know what I was gonna do. And I never came up with an idea, so I was like, well, let's just finish it how they were, you know, advertised as displayed, right? Because I ran out of ideas, or I didn't have anything. I don't know. There's a lot going on here. So this is Hands-On Design, Botanical Bee. And I finished this on the Chantel 141 paddle. Pretty much called for paddle for this. And I ended up getting from Hands-On Design directly the, it's not sticky board, it's just the laser cut circles for these pieces, which was fantastic and easy to work with. I did not lace this, I hot glued it. I just haven't had the time or the patience to tackle lacing yet. One day I will, I would like to, but that's just not in my timeline right now. But I love how it turned out. It was easy to do. I layered one piece of batting though to make it kind of look poofy a little bit, you can kind of see, but hot gluing it worked just as well. I mean, I flattened it, you know, and slowly hot glued it around, and it worked beautifully. Let's see, I stitched this on 16 count Liberty from the Liberty series. Oh, I'm sorry, this is Lady Liberty fabric, excuse me. And I stitched, and this is from the Liberty series. We have so many fabrics now, guys. It's over 100, well over 100 pieces. But I love how this turned out. I pulled from my stash and did kind of a color and cotton conversion, and I love it. I love how it turned out. I added some green rickrack and just a button bow raffia thing on top, but very cool. I love it, and just in time for sunflower decorating and almost fall, I guess. I'm in that weird transition, I don't know if you guys are, of like, you're not quite ready to put the fall out, but you're like totally over patriotic. I don't know. I mean, I have sunflower stitching that you can see up here, but like, that's it. So I don't know. I need to get my act together with this fall forest fabric. I could actually like stitch some in between stuff. So, okay. So the next piece is another round. Sorry, my ribbon is not acting right. It is Liberty Pennies. Liberty Pennies by Hands-On Design. This is stitched on 16 count watering can from the Summer Veggies series. This is a fantastic like gray. It's beautiful. I love it. I loved stitching on this. Colors I picked, I think I picked my own again, just pulling from my stash. Honestly, I think that's what I did. Backed it with that board, same finishing technique as Botanical Bee. The only difference was I added this patriotic ribbon from Hobby Lobby and then a Just Another Button Company sailboat. It looked kind of patriotic, so thought that was cute. And oh, my spray paint for this guy, I don't know if you guys know, I was looking for really the color that Kathy from Hands On Design recommended, Anvil Gray. I couldn't find it where I was at. I was at Home Depot, but I found that Behr Paint has spray paint now. So news to me, probably old news to you guys, but I bought it and I used Orion Gray. It's gorgeous. Like, you can use this for anything. The only thing, it does have a gloss finish, so that's why it's super glossy. I didn't realize that until I went to go, put a matte finish on it, like matte spray. It didn't work because it's clearly a gloss finish. So yeah, keep that in mind. But the color is great, and Behr is a pretty good paint brand. So there you go, Liberty Pennies stitched on watering can from Summer Veggies. Okay, so that is it for my finishes. Trying to think. I do have some other finishes, but I'm kind of holding off because I need to kind of set it up. It's better to show in picture form than like live, or on video. So I'm working on that. So stay tuned for like my Facebook page, Instagram, or the YouTube, whatever, the community tab thing, for those pictures for that finish, because I have some things I need to do with that. Super cool. I've talked about it before. My idea is coming together quite nicely for that one. So let's switch it up and go with some whips. And first, let's talk about Farm Stand Stitch Along by Stay Platinum Stitchery. This is so cute. She's done a fantastic job with this stitch along. The pattern is so cute, but I am so far behind, and I apologize for that, and I'm trying. I'm really trying, but when I do get to stitch it, I love it. It's a fast stitch. It's just fun. So this is Farm Stand Stitch Along by Stay Platinum Stitchery. You can find her on Etsy. But I am stitching this on, let me see, 16 count sage from the autumn series, which is last year's fall fabric. But I love how it turned out. I'm trying to use all of the called for colors on this. Yeah, I love it. This vegetable basket is so stinking cute. So progress is being made slowly but surely on that. Let's see, next, I was trying to go through, along with like stitching with the stitch alongs I'm in, I've been trying to go through and like stitch pieces that have been in my basket by my chair forever. I'm trying to get to those and just kind of like break it down and just get stuff done. This was one of them. I love it. I love stitching it. It just got lost because so many other things need to be stitched with like the Halloween fabric or the 4th of July fabric and now the fall fabric series. So things get kind of lost. So I've been going back and trying to revisit those. This one, I love stitching and I really want to get it done, but this is 2 years in the making. In fact, I looked at the bag and I go, I don't know what this is. I have no idea. And when I opened it, to my surprise, it was a Let's Go Ride a Bike, and it's fall, and we're coming up on fall, so I should probably get my act together. This is Let's Go Ride a Bike, I don't know, it's the September one, I think, by Stitching with the Housewives. I'm stitching this on, since this was 2 years ago, I didn't have the Digi Stitchery, so I'm stitching it on chalkboard black. But I really like it. I did a mix of the called for colors and pulled my own. So, but my favorite teal for fall, which is tartan plaid. That's my favorite. And I'm also condensing it. I'm not doing the full piece because if you guys recall, I have a bike, like a like the front of a bike with the bike basket as my display that hangs on my, it hangs on my door. And you can't fit the full piece on there. So I'm working on it. I only have like 2 or 3 of them done, I think. Yeah. 2, one of them is the 4th of July one I stitched stars on from the Liberty series. And then the Valentine's Day one, I think is stitched with either Love Notes or Tickled Pink from Love Notes series. Let's go back and check. And then I think I have the August Sunflower one done that I did as soon as it came out on chalkboard black. So I got a lot of work to do on that. Okay, and then I have been working on I don't even know what this is called. I'm gonna be honest. Hold on. It's by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. Oh, the Christmas wreath. Yeah. This is 2 years, maybe 3 years in the making. Not really sure. But slow progress. But it looks really good. Okay, this is stitched on, I don't know, Snow Aqua, I don't know, by Fabric Flair, 16 count. I picked my own colors. I wanted it kind of muted, but I was very excited. I got this ornament done in one night. Woo! Little goals, tiny, tiny little goals lead to like what? Big accomplishments? I don't know, but this is all I have. And this is, yeah, almost 3 years. In December, it'll be 3 years. So definitely got to work on this, but I love it. And when I do stitch it, I enjoy stitching it. I really do. I really like it. Okay. That's that one. Next is Halloween in the City by Crochet Go-Go. And I've made a little bit more progress on one of the buildings in the town. Let's see. I'm doing, so it's like a 3-tiered piece. I'm doing just the bottom piece on 14 count Widowmaker. And I pulled my own colors. This is just a mix of Classic Colorworks. And I love how this turned out. I love stitching on Widowmaker. It is a great Halloween neutral. Yeah, it just looks good. All the colors look good on it. I'm loving how this is turning out. It looks so cute. So, slowly but surely on this one too. And then next, one that I have been going like balls to the wall on is the Satsuma Street Monster House Stitch Along. Oh my gosh, this is just, I'm actually on time with this one. I don't know how this is possible, but I am. I'm ready. As you're watching this, part 3 has just come out. No, as you're watching it, no, back up. Part 3 has already been out. When I'm filming this, part 3 just came out, so I haven't started it yet. There we go. I'm a week behind you guys, or ahead of you guys. Yes, no, forget that. Never mind, I'm confused. I need to go back to bed. But I have part 1 and part 2 done, and I'm ready to start part 3, and I love it. I love it. I'm using the called for colors. I'm stitching it on 14 count Wolfman. I ended up printing out just like the 16 by 20 because I just wanted more room. I originally started stitching this on 16 count Wolfman 14 by 16, but I counted wrong when I was supposed to start, and like I ended up just screwing the whole thing up. So I chucked that and went with a bigger count and a bigger size fabric, and it's been fantastic. Another thing that I did that I've never done before, which I need to just start making a habit of, is I just backstitched like we were supposed to start down here with part 1. I backstitched like every 10 spaces to help me count so I'm starting in the right place. That was a game changer. I'm sure you guys all know that and you're going, duh. Well, I'm sorry. I just figured that out. But regardless, this looks fantastic. I love the colors. I have been doing the back stitching along with like the series, as opposed to when I'm working on Arctic Animals by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. I was going to do that all at the end, which I forgot to bring up. Slow progress on that too. But this looks really good. I'm so excited for it. I love this little guy with the martini glass. I love him. He's just so cute. The Wolfman is hilarious because this is Wolfman fabric. I love it. The Headless Horseman reminds me of Ichabod, which is the orange-black charred pumpkin fabric that we have in Monster Mash, and just, I love it. I love it. It's so cute. I cannot wait to see where the trees end and the house roof ends as well. Like, this piece is going to be awesome. And I may frame it. I'm thinking about doing that. Because these trees, I don't want to leave them out. Like, they're so cool. So, I don't know. This is going to be a big piece, I think. But very, very cool. I'm excited for this one. Yeah, just a fun stitch. All of the stitch alongs I've been in are fun. The farm stand one, the Arctic Animals have been fun. Yeah, it's just nice. And there's like Facebook groups you can get in on and see what everybody else is stitching. Yeah, it's just cool. But okay, so last 2 things, I'm gonna show you projects that I have kitted up for this fall forest fabric release that I'll be stitching. Very excited for them. Yes, just so excited. First one is new to me designer, probably not new to you guys, but new to me. And I fell in love with this pattern. I think it is the cutest pattern ever. Like, it's just gorgeous. And then the colors. All right, I'm gonna show you. This is Ulysses Blue Stitching. What's it called? Halloween Sampler. Adorable. This is just so stinking cute. Now, I am not a sampler girl, so I'm like not into stitching letters. So I'm gonna omit that. But I'm gonna find a place for these skulls and these leaves. They're adorable. So love this, and I'll show you what I'm gonna stitch it on. All right. I'm gonna stitch it on Fall Forest. I cannot wait. I'm gonna stitch it on 14 count Fall Forest because I'm omitting the, I guess the sampler part. I can stitch it, it'll fit on a 10 by 12 pretty easily. So I'm gonna show you my colors because I just pulled, I didn't go with the DMC. I have accumulated a lot of like fall colors for Color and Cotton. I'm not sure how that happened. I really need some kind of like more springy colors, but it seems like I have a lot of fall. So I went ahead and pulled the colors for this, and I just want to show you really quick. It's all Color and Cotton, and it's so pretty. I cannot wait to stitch it. Okay, hold on. And I just pulled my own. Okay. So those colors, and I'll try and put them below. If not, it'll be on a floss. Will it be on a floss toss? Yeah, it'll be on a floss toss, I think next week, or this week. This week you're watching it. Yeah, this week. Okay, look at that. Gorgeous. I can't wait. Hopefully I have some progress. Like, as we're watching this together, right? Hopefully. But I can't wait. It's just the colors, the pattern it's just so cute. Sorry, I don't want to show the pattern. Okay. It's just so cute. So cute. So very, very cool. Okay, and then my last one, let's see. I have a couple of others kitted up ready to go, but you know, time. Hopefully I get to them this season, but if not, I'll stitch them later. But I have not stitched in forever, it seems, an Erin Elizabeth tier tray. Let's see, I did a floss toss for the Halloween one, which I have ready to go. I just need to start it. The Halloween one I'm pairing with the Bride from Monster Mash. Chef's kiss, perfect. Can't wait to start it with the called for colors. But I really want to do this one. So it's, I'm holding up the fabric. Where's the pattern? Here we go. Fall Tier by Erin Elizabeth. Called for colors I use, I am going to add one color in that I'll show you, just to make the tier tray pop a little bit more. But I'm going to stitch it on 14 count, right? Yeah, 14 count sunflower. So I can't wait for this. All the called for colors. The only thing I'm changing is because I don't want the white, because I feel like maybe that's a lot of white for a tier tray. I feel like it might get lost just a little bit in the light yellow. I'm adding, now this could change by next week, but I'm adding 646 DMC to my tier tray, just to make it pop off a little bit more. But very exciting. Hopefully I can get some stuff done. Yeah, so with that, Fall Forest, I hope you enjoyed taking a look. It is live in the shop with Ada, 14, 16, 18, and 20 count, 27 count Linda, and 32 and 36 count linen. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, what you want to stitch on it with, which color is your favorite. Oh, also, if you have any other recommendations for the new, for like a fabric toss, for the new Needlework Market patterns that are coming out, let me know in the comments also, so I can pull them for you. So thank you guys for watching and supporting this channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to this video and the channel. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. See you later.